Good day, viewers. You're welcome to another segment of Bystanders at Newsstands. I am Michael Adekunle, and on today's headline, we have the Punch newspaper here, which says Labour suspends strike. Another rider says federal government lacks power to prosecute seize assets. Let's hear our reviewers' opinion on this. I'll be right back.
And my opinion is this: everything should be within the modesty. For this time, we cannot, federal government and state government cannot pay such amount of money. So the best thing for both of them to go on negotiation table and decide what is good for Nigeria and what is good for the labor. For instance, if federal government can pay 30,000 naira, what about the state that cannot even generate 1 billion naira as internal IGR in their own state? What will happen to Samfara? What will happen to Osun? What will happen to Ekiti? That they are relatively civil servant states. So even in advanced country in America, where federalism is thrive, you know what I'm saying now? In advanced country like America, some states are paying more than federal government. You understand? Let the federal government pay any amount they can pay if they have the money, unless each state and union of that state negotiate and pay what they can pay. Let each state pay according to the capacity, and the federal pay according to the federal government capacity. That is it. Federal government state government cannot pay what the state can, what the federal can pay.
Does it mean that with the resources we have in this country,
yes,
with the money we have in this country, the federal government doesn't have that capacity to pay up to 30,000 naira minimum wage?
If federal government can pay, what about the state? What about the state? If federal government can pay, if Lagos State can pay, if Rivers State can pay, if Delta State can pay, what about the Kwara? What about the Samfara? What about Osun? That's what I'm saying. Let each state pay according to the capacity. It shouldn't be unifying. This is federal system. Let each state pay according to the capacity of the state. If Osun can pay 25, if Osun can pay 19, 20, let them pay. If Lagos can pay 40, let them pay. Because the standard of living in state in Lagos State is different from Osun and Samfara and Kwara and Benue State. So what happened during the Obasanjo, during the 18,000 minimum wage is wrong. It was illegal. It was unconstitutional. Federal government cannot negotiate for state. Let the state negotiate on their own. Let the federal negotiate on their own. That is my own point.
Were you prepared for the strike yesterday?
I didn't prepare for it because I'm a self-employer. Yeah, so I'm a technical man, so I'm a admin man, so I open my shop today. Whether there is strike or no strike, I'm less concerned about that because I'm not a salary rider, so that is it.
When it was said yesterday that you'll be going on strike today, what went through your mind, sir?
I don't know, there is a strike before this, so there's a lot of strike before. But I'm not even care, maybe it's a strike or there's no strike because I don't even care for that. Yeah, I care for myself.
Does it mean you're satisfied with the money being paid to workers in this country?
Yeah, accept or not accept, that is not the issue because I'm a self-employer, so I don't even have nothing to do with the strike or no strike or 30,000 or no 30,000. So don't even affect me, so I'm nothing. So I'm just here to read paper and go back to my office.
So what's your advice to Labour and federal government?
Well, I want federal government to do what Labour want. So for the proceed of the economy and whatever in this nation. So that is it. That's my advice to federal government.
Coming off of strike, it may be as a result of their agreement, maybe the free conclusion based on the NSC demand, because the NSC stand was that they are taking not less than 30,000. So if federal government and state government and every stakeholders that involved in this matter agree to their demand, so the strike may not hold or may not be effective. So fine, that is my own expectation. I don't I don't welcome strike, but strike is also necessary. Are you getting it? So, but if they can agree on the particular amount, the particular amounts, both the state, federal, and the private organization. Are you getting me? So, some state governors, they were complaining that they can't afford to pay the money. But as far as I'm concerned, it's just like they are just deceiving the workers or the masses. Come to this time, look at, just imagine what the governments, both state, federal and local government, what they are spending on overhead is too much. Can you imagine a governor having 300 years? Can you just imagine? Look at the salary and all the elements they are getting in a month. So it's outrageous. Are you getting me? So that is the area we are having problem. Look at federal government budget. Go and check the overhead budget. It's too much. When you are saying you are spending 2.something trillion just on recurrent, and our capital project is suffering. So Osibajo was telling us that they spent 1.something trillion on the capital project, and whereas the recurrent, the overhead is over the capital, is much more than capital. And what I understand is the overhead or the recurrent is they must implement that budget 100%, but they don't implement capital project 100%. It is less than 50. Is either 30, 25, 40, or any government that perform most, their capital project will be 50. So I don't see any reason they say they cannot, because compared to what this the political office holders is earning. So I don't see any reason that they can say they can't pay that money. Let them come down to the masses. Let them earn little so that others will benefit.
Thank you very much. On this issue, sir?
Well, glory to God. So about the strike, my own view is that all those what have done is just a propaganda. It's a propaganda. So I don't believe in Nigerian Labour Congress anymore again. Since before Oshomole come to the party chairman, Nigerian Labour Congress, former Nigerian Labour Congress. So it's what I've done. It's what I've done this. So all those ones does not freak me. I'm not freaked with it because they have come to the habit of Nigerian Labour Congress. So now when I wake up in the morning, I've said that they are calling the strike. So it's not freak me. So strike or no strike, it does not freak me because Nigerian Labour Congress, they are not sincere. They are not sincere. So what they have taught, what you taught something today, between 3 hours, they will change this, they will maneuver.
What do you think is the problem?
Well, the problem is that some of Nigerian Labour Congress, they have been in politics. So what do you want them to say? So because I believe Nigerian Labour Congress will have been independent. So but you know now, when you are being in politics, you cannot say the fact, you cannot say the truth. There's no politician who say the truth because they are being caucus. And before you bring on top, there will be someone that sponsor you. When you're not among them, you cannot be on top. So someone that sponsor you, you are not expecting return, and it's going to down to his tone. So now, on the Nigerian Labour Congress, so that was not free. Forget about the Nigerian Labour Congress.
Yeah, and may I ask you, were you prepared for the strike? Were you prepared for the strike?
For me, I was not prepared for the strike because I know that the strike is not going to be hold. Yeah. Because Ojamal has done it during his tenure when he's the Labour Congress chairman. So before you wake up in the morning, so I don't say that now they have come up the strike. All the workers have realized that tomorrow there's going to be strike. They're not prepared. I've gone to the work. So this one I'm not prepared for it. I've told them yesterday. So I appreciate the movement of labour concerning the increment of the workers' wages and salaries. It's a good move. But what I know is that whenever they increase salary, other things in Nigeria will also increase. So for example, transport, foodstuff, housing, everything will increase because they understand that government has increased workers' salary. And the percentage of the increment is not even up to the percentage of the increment of the foodstuff that will happen after the increment of the salary. What I will urge the labour to do is that instead of fighting government for the increment of salary, they should look to other side like price control. Instead of saying increase our salary, if there is price control for every commodity in this country, I think no matter what we are earning as a salary will be enough for us to take care of our family. Well, that increment today, increment tomorrow, it will also bring another problem. It's not that it's not good to increase my salary. If they increase my salary, I will be happy. But what I will pay after the increment will not even be able to compare with the increment that I receive. So my advice is that they should look at the price control and other things that if I receive 80,000 naira now, what they will remove from my salary are other things that they will remove. Yes, my salary will not even up to 18 that we take home, and I will not even see any benefit of that money that they remove, like housing loan, like health insurance loan. I won't be able to have access to anything like that at the end of the day, and I don't know where all those money is going to. I had this money was that federal government has agreed for 30,000 naira, which is labour has demanded for, and state government has agreed on 24,000. That's what I had this morning, and that's why labour called the strike off since they have agreed. I'm happy because everything will move on, so I'm okay with that.
Because but now they decide that the cut of the strike means that the interest of the masses is not in their mind.
It's not well represented, right?
It's not well represented. That is the reason I said I'm not so happy, because we have to have some certain leader who are ready to fight for the cause of this country, for the problem, for the worst we are passing through. But with the situation of things now, I believe they are also not ready, and we need we need a leader that can be like the leader like Ganifa and the others who are fighting for the masses. But in this period we don't have such leader like that, and I'm praying to God that God should try in his mercies to at least give us the leader that can fight for the poor, because the poor are really suffering. So I want God to give us a good leader who will not look back, who will not be mobilized by money.
Is labour mobilized by money?
They are mobilized by money because they don't have a one voice. and they should have a one voice. If you have a one voice, it would have been better.
But if you said they don't have one voice,
Yes.
I don't think federal government and Labour will be sitting down today, to trash out this or to solve this problem that is ongoing.
You know, to my own observation is that federal government sitting down with the Labour today, because most of the labours, part of them are still behind the government. So even though the so-called leader, because we have a leader like Adam Oshimole, which we know what he do on his own when he was a Labour leader. We know what he do. He stand on his right. He stand on the right, and he has people's voice. Whereby anytime he said we should go, because I have experience, because I have been in this country for over 50-something years, and I know what we have been able to enjoy. Because during Murtala, even though this so-called Yaradua that spent just only a few years, we know the little time he spent that he was able to do the right thing. But these so-called people who are leading us today, whether in the executive, the legislature, the Labour, they are not for us. They are not for us, because they will have stand on their right that this is what we want until you do it. How much the senators and the rep and even the ordinary councillor go to the street and ask how much the councillor is collecting compared to the minimum wage of 30,000 naira, which they refuse to pay. My brother, we have a problem in this country.
Yeah, my own take on that issue, because we all know that there is going to be a strike today. It's not that I'm happy for the strike to take place, because it is going to affect the economy of the country. You understand me? But at the same time, for a kind of sudden to occur, it means something is going on underground. Because I believe most of the organization will have informed their workforce that all the labor, the trade union and the labor congress will have said, okay, so they are not. So if all of a sudden this morning I say there's no strike, that means something is wrong. I'm a Nigerian, not just a Nigerian. I'm a patriotic Nigerian, but I believe that this change we are clamoring for is going to come place one day. Now, if you look at this very well, this thing that has just happened now, it has happened even during the leadership of what is the name of Oshomole, and this is another person coming in. If it happened this way, I'm not surprised. You understand me? But what I just believe is that it's only God that can import this nation. Regardless of our acumen, regardless of our status, regardless of what we have gathered so far, it's only God that can import this country. So, my take on this matter is that this issue of strike has been called off. I'm not saying it's good and I'm not saying it's bad, because the 18,000 that have been given to workers as minimum wage, it's okay, but to me it's not okay. It's okay because if you look at it, they increase the money now to 30,000, but the cost of buying things in the market will have to be increased. So we need to consider the numbers of people that are working with government, and the same we consider people that are not working with government. Anything can come up in Nigeria. If they increase the money today, the price of buying things in the market will definitely be increased. As I'm talking to you, I'm not working with another government. I'm self-employed, and I add to the growth economy of this country because I'm self-employed and I employ people working with me. So I'm a graduate, and I'm happy that I know one day the change that we are coming for is going to be positive one day. I'm not a party person, but I believe the government of the day, they are trying their best to make sure that they don't put things in place. But in the areas of labor, if they want to go on strike, they should go on strike. But when they are telling people that they are going to on strike, they want to stand on their feet. They should do it to let the people know where they stand. Not that they will say they are going on strike today, all of a sudden they will just call it off.
Concerning what the labor, honestly speaking, I will tell the truth. What the Labour Congress are doing. What happened yesterday, I read it on on Facebook, that the Minister for Works, that's Fashola with Indige, I quoted him today, this morning, said if Nigerians cannot
collect 24,000 naira minimum wages, let them go to farming. Now my brother, if they should calculate their salary, even not their salary, their how will I put it, their incomes, apart from their salary, what they see apart from the salary, they calculate it and divide it by that 24, is it can pay 30 or 40 or 50 or 100 people's salary. Now if Labour Congress should go by the way of what they are about to do now, we heard that the strike is no more on, that they've agreed. Let them agree on that 30,000 naira. I'm a graduate, but what I face, before I can say that I can put my hand to mouth, my dear brother, I know what I face. And the issue of the Indians company in Nigeria, the Lebanese Indians company in Nigeria, I want the Labour Congress to stick to that. Using our men as a slave, as a laborer. They now come with one of their staff, one of their Indians, those that are not even educated, like the ones they are using as a laborer in Nigeria, paying them huge amount of money. Even if Labour Congress can do this alone, I swear to God, I will be the most happiest fellow and I will adore them till I die. They should talk to them that they should stop paying our workers, Nigerian workers, those graduate and non-graduate, peanuts. They should stop paying them peanuts. And if they wanted to pay them money, they should go by their what? By their certificate. Not only when someone that is secondary school holder in Lebanese, in Indian, will come to Nigeria here and now become manager. On those that have masters, BSc, definitely if they are doing that with us, it means our education is worthless. Why going to school? So if they can help us on that issue alone, and they should talk to our federal government on minimum wages. That 30,000 naira to me is too small. If they can increase it to 45, we had some parties and some states, PDP states said they are agreed to pay 30, while APC states have said that they cannot afford that. We are not here to talk about politics. We are here to talk about Labour Congress. Are you getting it? I think this politics now is quite different entirely. But if they can do that, I will appreciate that. Let Indians know that they are in Nigeria. Let them pay us and don't let them use us as a slave. If by that virtue you want me to mention names of Indian companies that have been using that, we don't need to mention names here. But let our federal government stick to that. But I heard that they do give them money. Do you know of the Indian companies? Those ones like Soma Agro Allied in Adodota do bring out money to finance governorship candidates.
Indian companies, right?
Yes, Indian companies. Soma Agro Allied. They produce biscuits. Yes, there is this issue.
For how long has this been going on?
Oh, let me say precisely. Soma Agro Allied was established 10 years ago. It's a baby company to Soma Bureau. Are you getting me? And this has been happening for long, since 99. They will finance the politicians so that whatever they say will be the final.
Which state is that?
Obi State, Adodota local government. Are you getting it? Now, thank God for Tinubu, when he come up with strategy that they should start paying so amount of money, most of them run to Lagos State and to Ogun State, Adodota. They start not building their company there. Leplas in particular, Vivi. Are you getting it? Now they started using Nigerians as a slave. If they can stop that, if our federal government, Labour Congress can stick to that alone, I mean they have done a great job. Thank you very much.
And this is where we wrap it up on today's segment on Bystanders at Newsstand. Have a nice time.